What was it like coming under those kamikaze attacks? All the newsreels and such that I see, it looked terrifying.
Well, you had one, I think, question on that list of yours where it said, did you ever feel stress and pressure? And my answer to that was every time I went to general quarters. I think I had a lot of stress. And, I wasn't quite out in the open like the guys on the 20 millimeters and the 40 millimeters. I was inside the gun mount, and probably so stupid at that age to think that they can't get me. But one kamikaze pilot slipped through a screen and sunk the carrier. Omni Bay was the carrier. They lost 19 guys on that ship, and we picked up, I think, 4 survivors. Jeez. And that was not a good sight.
Yeah. Oh, boy. I've always been amazed too when all those ships out there and the kamikazes and the pilot, all this lead's going up. It's all got to eventually come down. All this lead is heading up.
Yeah.
It's all got to come down somewhere.
Yeah. It was really not exactly a fun time, but it was something that we felt had to be done.
Yeah. And I've always been... Well, the last question I always like to ask with this interview is when you look back on your time in the Navy and everything you experienced over in the South Pacific, did it play a role in your life, change your life, affect your life at all, or do you just look at it as just simply a chapter in your life? How would you answer that?
I think when we picked up the survivors from the Omni Bay, I suddenly realized that, like they say, kids when they're teenagers think they're going to live forever. It's the first time the value of the human life came through to me. I was not a believer in those days and didn't have a great faith. But as I look back now, I think God was watching over me the whole time. I can't answer the question why they didn't watch over those 3 guys we picked up. But anyway, the value and the shortness of life. My best friend in high school, one of my best friends, went in the Army, and he played first base on our baseball team. And they shipped him over to Europe. He had a week and he was gone. And, but it was really brought home to me how fragile life, how short it is, and that's a main effect, I think.
Wow.